Hi everyone, I'm Chef Judy Ju, and today I'm going to show you how to make a super healthy yet full of flavor poached salmon with some really great Asian, actually specifically Korean aromatics. But first I wanted to thank the sponsor for this video, Hotspot Titanium, and these guys make the most gorgeous instant boiling water taps. This is my new addition to my kitchen, and I'm a bit of a kitchen gadget geek. And I have to say that this is really exciting. I was like, okay, boiling water tap, like let's see. But I've never had one before, and it's really super convenient. It's, cuts my cooking time in half practically, and I'm drinking tea nonstop, which is actually really good for you. So things like green teas, restorative teas, etc. So, I find myself being actually drinking more water, and I'm hydrated more because of it. And also, it's also really good for the environment because you're not wasting all this hot water all the time. You only use as much as you need for your teas, and I'm just absolutely loving it. And for recipes like this one, it takes no time at all. And you'll see that you'll be able to get dinner on the table in a matter of minutes. So this is a very healthy poached salmon recipe. And I'm gonna start out with a very traditional Korean Dashima stock. And that starts out, I got a little tea bag, so it makes my life a little bit easier. That's gonna start out with some dried anchovies. Stick those right in the bag. Some kombu, some seaweed, and also some bonito flakes. Bonito flakes are dried tuna flakes, so that's gonna give the stock a really nice, rich seafood flavor. And then I'm going to add a few dried shiitake mushrooms, some slices of ginger, and also some garlic, some whole cloves. I'm gonna stuff that all in there. Put maybe one more piece of garlic, ginger in there, and you're gonna close it all up. And that's gonna be our little sachet of deliciousness. I'm just gonna pop that right in there. And also, I'm going to add a few stalks of leek just on the bottom, just like that. And that's gonna kind of be our bed for our salmon to rest on. And I've got some beautifully prepared salmon fillets that I'm just going to salt. Just like that. And then place them in the pan, just on top of the leeks. Just like that. Give them a little bit of space. And then I'm going to add some sake, dry sake. And then I'm going to add some boiling hot water. Some boiling hot water at my fingertips. So great. It'll speed up the cooking time tremendously. Fill that right up. And so I've got my boiling hot water here, and I'm gonna pour this in just enough to go about halfway up the salmon fillets. So that's totally perfect, just where it is now. And then I'm just going to bring this up to a simmer very, very, very low. You don't want it to boil. This is a very low, gentle poach. And depending on how well done you like your salmon, I like mine pretty rare. I always say the best way to cook fish is on your tongue. But if you want it a little bit more well done, you can cook it for about 5 minutes. I will probably let this go about 3 to 4 minutes. But it's gonna be a very low simmer, just a few little bubbles, and then I'll cover it. But that's about it. So that's been going for about 3 minutes now, almost 4. It's beautifully poached. So easy. The smell's amazing. Ooh, so excited. And I'm gonna take out the aromatics. So I'm gonna take out the tea bag with all of our deliciousness and the leeks. Take this out. And this leftover stock on the bottom is actually full of flavor, so we're not going to waste that at all. And so to that, I'm going to whisk in a little bit of butter. So just gonna put that in right there. And some white miso. Put that in, just a bit. To make a bit of a miso butter, I'm gonna put that on low heat. So I'm just gonna whisk the miso until it's totally dissolved and the butter, and add a little bit of yuzu. Yuzu is a beautiful fragrant citrus juice, fruit also. It's almost like a mandarin meets a lemon. Let that come to a simmer. I'm going to taste that. So good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So excited. And now I'm just going to let that reduce down by half until it thickens up a little bit. And I'm going to plate my salmon in the meantime. So I've got a nice plate with just some pandan leaves here. Put them on. Well, they're still warm. Go. Put some chives on top. I'm also going to sprinkle on some black sesame seeds. Just on top. Have to make everything look pretty. And some chili threads. These are a very Korean ingredient that adds some nice color. They are spicy though. So just a few on top, on each one. And then I'm just going to spoon on some of the delicious miso butter sauce. So it's almost sitting in a little bit of a nice broth. And that is it. Super healthy dinner in absolutely minutes. So good for you, so beautiful. So as you can see, I can get dinner on the table in no time at all. It is so fast, it is fun, it's actually quite exciting. I'm very excited about this gadget that I have. Do check them out on their Instagram on Hotspot Titanium and also their website at hotspot-titanium.co.uk. Thank you so much and check out my next video.